Well, everybody's been out pre-fishing for this tournament. I know I went with Spivey yesterday. We saw a lot of hybrid guys, and it seemed like everywhere we went, we saw them. I'm talking the entire lake, all the way up the river. We seen the same boats, then we'd go down river all the way down to the bottom, and we seen the same boats. It's like everybody was running and gunning and doing the same things we were.
Hold on, man. Hey, Pete. Pete.
Yo, we going live here in a bit?
We're live now.
Gotcha. All
right. All right, buddy.
I'll be in a second.
Bye-bye.
So Daryl's wanting a piece of Wes, ain't he?
He thinks he does. He really thinks he does. But that would be one of them things, be careful what you ask for because you just might get it.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl knows what time it is. Daryl Barney might want some of this if he had Anthony Johnson on the boat with him, or Doug or Todd Asher, but by himself, nah. Daryl Barney does not want none of this.
Them boys, they ain't doing nothing he wouldn't do. What's going on, Facebook user? He said, I'm gonna smoke you on Norman. JR, I'm on him. Who are you? Let's see. What's going on, Josh Skinner?
Jared, have you ever noticed something?
What?
Just like the other night when you just did this show out of the blue.
Uh-huh.
We get more fucking viewers when we do this than we do on our scheduled nights.
People want to see drunk, pissed off JR. That's why.
Well, let me go ahead and tell y'all, for anybody that's on here now, we got 17 viewers. That's right now. If you got any kids, put them little bastards up, because it's going to be some cussing on here tonight. So I don't want to hear nobody later message me saying you shouldn't be using that kind of language on Facebook. So you had your warning.
They said, whoever this said that the weather's looking bad. My phone says 58% chance of precipitation.
John Roy was looking it up today. It said the showing rain all day from what the Weather Channel was saying.
That's what I'm looking at. The Weather Channel. It's 58%.
Yeah, all day long. And then, by the time that's a week away, though, hell, you know how that is.
Usually, the percentage, that 58%, is the highest percentage out of a 24-hour period.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't mean it can't be 58% every single hour, but usually it may start out being at midnight 5%, increasing to 20% by 9 a.m. and then increasing to 58 by 1 p.m. or something like that.
Yeah,
58% is not that high. There's a good chance we won't have any rain.
Well, a little bit of rain's better than a lot of wind any day.
And that's great temps. Saturday, let's see.
I don't 52. Take the forecast serious until we're about, let's say, 3 days prior. But
well, of course not. But the forecast does go out 10 days, so it's something to look at.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get it right.
Daryl Barney, bring your drunk ass on here. You're just talking all that shit in the group text. Where you at?
I got a couple people coming myself. I got my mechanic at work. He's coming, bringing his grandson. Him and I think another guy's fishing with his grandson.
Jared, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If things are holding true as I'm hearing, we may have a pretty exceptional crowd for a Saturday as far as record breaking.
Yeah, I could see that for the amount of people that's out there pre-fishing.
Yeah,
because I mean, anybody you see going down the lake with rods and rocket launchers and A-rigs hanging all over the place, running and gunning from one end of the lake to the other, they're out there pre-fishing.
Yeah.
Now, see, Spivey saw Lee out there today.
Yep. Awesome. But he didn't see me today, did he?
I don't think he saw you.
Good.
Was you out there?
Maybe. I'm going to let y'all keep on guessing.
Let's see. I know
Chris
some driving
4 hours. Driving 4 hours.
Lee caught a bunch of fish today, a bunch of perch, crappie, one hybrid. That might be the ticket, like just weed through, catch 20 or 30 perch and crappie, to catch one hybrid. That might be, I know there's a lot of certain areas, there's a lot of crappie stacked up, and, you don't really want to fish there because you know what they are.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not a terrible idea. Just go ahead, and because there's going to be hybrids in there too.
I think if you ask me, I think we're going to have a very good bite on Saturday. Finally,
the weather seems like it is. The weather, is putting together for a nice bite.
I think the biggest thing is we have stable weather right now for the next 7 days, and coming through Saturday, Sunday. So I think Friday, if the tournament was on Friday, I think we have an even better bite. But I'm pretty confident that there will be a significant amount of fish caught Saturday.
I hope so. Everybody we see catching fish are catching shorts or perch.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's ain't nobody tearing them up right now.
I'll bust their ass on Friday, but we'll keep it at that.
Well, I'm thinking about I got a 100-gallon bait tank. I'm going to bring about 40 dozen, 50 dozen herring, 4 or 5 inches long. And they're $15 a dozen if y'all want them. If you don't,
damn.
Hey, look here. I got to go get them. I got to haul 100 gallons of water to North Carolina. I got to go buy them. I got to keep them alive. If you don't want to buy them, that's fine. I'll dump them in the damn water and come on back home. If
you bring them to the boat ramp that morning, you'll sell out of them.
Yeah.
But I don't really like that. I don't want you doing that because you're giving people an advantage over me.
That's exactly right.
Well, you can buy some too. I mean,
damn.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna buy all them damn herring so you can dump them in the lake.
Yeah,
nobody's selling nobody no herring. I'll get you some. You get first pick, Junior. Junior, you the one I hope wins this tournament. You bullshitting.
Well, don't be bringing everybody bait if you want me to win it.
Well, hell, I can bring you bait too.
I don't want. It shouldn't be no two. It should be me, and that's it. Yeah. But nah, we're gonna pull live bait first thing in the morning. Then we're probably switching to artificials the rest of the day. So it ain't really gonna help us, but it'll help some of those other guys out. Maybe somebody will win it on them blueback herring because there ain't nowhere else. Nobody's gonna have them unless they travel. There's some guys that think they can catch them right now, but yeah, they can't. They're lying.
Well, JR, if anybody, I'm gonna be honest with you. If anybody wins this tournament, I do hope you win it, but if it comes to betting money, I'm trying to get Daryl. I told him, I said, I'll put seriously. I said, but I'll put $5,000 on Pete and them against you and Anthony, and he don't want to do it. So I dropped it down to 1,000, and he still don't want to do it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt if we won it. I mean, Spivey has put more work in than anybody. I can guarantee it. And, he's I've been with him a few times, but I mean, that guy's he's a monster. He stays out there and he's constantly taking notes, and
he's got that drive.
Yeah,
he does.
I'll be honest with you. I have completely lost drive this year. Like for some reason, something hit me this year where I don't even feel like fishing much at all. So
I don't either, man. I hadn't.
I'm just burnt out here lately from everything, to be honest with you. But there's a difference between someone riding the lake and someone pre-fishing the lake properly. Now, if you're dragging the hooks the whole entire time the next couple days, you ain't pre-fishing right at all. You got to put some miles in the boat, look, scan, that kind of stuff. The more you're dragging, the more you're dragging bait, the more you're kind of hurting everything else because, it's like anything else. You don't want to catch some dang fish that you're, looking for. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So,
you want to make sure that you'd like to make sure that you're able to catch them. That's a good feeling when you go mark a bunch of stuff and you're like, okay, let's go try to catch one. And, it gives you some confidence when you do that.
Let me ask y'all a question, both of y'all. Y'all probably know more about this than me. I have heard of people pre-fishing, but they'll take the barb off their hook, or they'll take pliers, mash the barb, or actually use barbless hooks to catch the fish so that don't tear their mouth up. Do you think a fish, even using a barbless hook, if he bites 1 day, 2 days, he'll bite?
That's more so. That's more so in bass tournaments because they actually do catch the same fish. I mean, you can You can soremouth fish, especially in spring, like when the big bass, the females are staying on the beds. You can catch those fish over and over again. So, but with these hybrids, you're not going to catch the same hybrid twice. So,
Really?
That and they move so much every day.
how about so me and Spivey went out yesterday, fished all day, and we were coming back to the ramp. Was running wide open, about 40 something, and this bass boat comes out of nowhere, man. I'm talking 5-6 feet off the side, and going probably 70. And I mean, I got his overspray. A couple droplets of his overspray hit me in the forehead, and it pissed Spivey off. And so Spivey stayed on. He stayed wide open throttle all the way until the no. He even went on into the no wake a little bit, throttled down, and he come out of the throttle, and those guys were just out at the no wake zone on the other side, and Spivey was pulling straight up to him. I never said a word. I knew he was probably going to say something to him, and we got up close enough to see him. It was Anthony Johnson.
Nice.
And he asked me some questions, asked us how we did, asked us about bait, and he said he marked enough bait to sink a battleship. I said, well, you can mark bait. That don't mean you're gonna catch fish. Everybody's marking bait. Everybody. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Did y'all catch anything yesterday?
Yeah, we caught a few. No keepers. No keepers.
Now, what's a keeper on Norman?
20 inches.
20 inches.
It's a monster. Yeah, we're not doing good. But what we are doing is, we're going to have the upper hand on the guys that get skunked. We're going to get skunked better than they do. It's
right.
It's tough, man. I mean, anybody that, in my opinion, anybody that catches 4 fish is, if they don't win it, they'll be in the money, no matter the size, as long as they're keepers. If they catch 4 keepers, they're going to be in the money, or they're going to win it, just like last year. Now I know that the weather's looking like it's going to turn the bite on, but that's not a guarantee. If the bite stays the way it is right now, it's going to be a very, very, very tough tournament. But that's why you guys, I think it's why you like to have it this time of year, is because everybody can catch fish in April.
Right,
so.
Exactly. Everyone can catch fish in April. Everyone can catch fish in December, but January, February is when it gets tough, I guess.
Yeah, it is. It's tough. I mean, the fish they should start to feed up. They should be putting their feed bags on. I know they're feeding it now, but as soon as that water gets a few degrees warmer, things I think will really turn on, because you're going to start to get on that pre-spawn bite. Those fish are going to start feeding up to making the run. And
is Norman an engineer lake?
Yes, Army Corps of Engineers. Yeah, is that right, Pete?
I'm gonna tell you what, though, over the last several years, Norman has changed, and what I mean by that is there's a nuke plant, and then there's a steam station. And the steam station, for some reason, is not. I guess they're decommissioning it here slowly but surely, or if they haven't already, but it's not pumping out as warm water as it used to. It's still pumping out warm water, but it's not that blazing hot water like it used to. And so it's kind of, in my opinion, has changed the fishery just a little bit, because now instead of these fish really getting into these typical staging wintertime areas, they're more widespread now.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I mean, I don't want to, without giving too much detail, we're marking good amounts of fish in a lot of different, around a lot of different topography, like mouths of creeks, mouths of secondary creeks, in the main channel, upriver, 3/4 of the way back in a creek. Just a lot of different area. Just really, and if you can think of any area, there's probably going to be so many fish in that area.
Yeah.
Now there are bigger concentrations in certain areas.
So I ran the live scope a lot on Friday. Had a pretty good day on Friday morning, at least, but went to an area, scanned it, nothing, 0. Came back later that, I'd say early afternoon, and it was absolutely loaded. So, I mean, they literally move out of nowhere and just show up at an instant like that. So, I mean, what you learn in one day, 4 hours later, it could change completely.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know when we went yesterday, and the place where we marked the most bait, Spivey went again today, and there was even more bait in that area. But
Now, what bait are y'all marking?
those the ones we're marking there were more than likely threadfin.
Uh-huh. Now, I did see something pretty cool yesterday, or it's not yesterday, excuse me, Friday on the old live scope. I was scanning area and I saw big old balls, what I'm positive were L-wise, massive school. And I saw one lone fish under it just kind of go up and swipe at it. And I see that school of bait just break in half and they go all their separate way.
So it was probably a bass if it was by itself.
Yeah, it was all by itself. I don't, it could have been one lone hybrid, could have been a striper. It was too fast to be a trash catfish, but
catfish are faster than any species in the marone family.
Yeah, size-wise in the scope, it wasn't justifiable to a catfish. But some sort of a bass that.
Yeah, probably a bass or a spot. Have you seen any hybrids tearing up the bait like that on your live scope?
Oh yeah.
I'll be lying.
Oh yeah, you saw the screenshot I put on Facebook, so
I'll have to go back and look.
That was a school about 100 some odd hybrids that had chaos happen that morning. We'll leave it at that.
If y'all North Carolina boys can catch as much fish as y'all talk shit, y'all have a boatload of fish.
I mean, we've been using Facebook user. We've been using shiners, like the next to the smallest shiners you can buy, which are pretty much just a big crappie minnow is really all they are.
Creek grub,
yeah, that's I can tell you right now it's not doing really great.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete. Now, when I'm calling out the weights at the weigh-in, will I be the one also? Do I have to write the numbers down on the board?
There will be someone else there. I'm hoping that someone else.
Hey, let me get off here for a minute.
Oh, okay. Hello. Meet him real quick. There you go. Yeah. So, anyways, it's been an interesting day of fishing on Friday. I did not fish today. Just
Who is this? Who is that?
Avoid the weekends.
Who are you, Facebook user? He said you buy shiners, you lose. I don't think that it's not that the shiners aren't doing. I don't think any bait was going to do well right now. I think that, man, it's really the guy that goes out there and pre-fishes and find out where your biggest amounts of fish and the biggest amounts of bait are, and puts these rigs out, whether it's A rigs. There's only so many ways you put A rigs out. You can troll them on lead core. You can troll them on a smaller diameter line, trying to get them out down a little further. You can put them out farther, let more line out and try to get them down a little further. You can put weights on them. You can put them on down riggers. I mean, there's a million different ways that all of us that are using those are adjusting, making little minute adjustments as we make passes through them. And it's just going to be whoever gets lucky, really. I mean, right now, nobody's wearing them out. Anybody that tells you they're wearing them out is lying to you. If you do wear them out, it's for a very small block of time, and that's it. Yeah, and it's just whoever's going to get lucky is who's going to win this tournament. I don't really think when it comes to this, it's hard to say that it's skill, because we're by making the tournament this time of year and making it tough on everybody. You can say that you're kind of separating the skilled anglers from the not so skilled anglers, because everybody can catch them in April. But on the same token, you kind of got to be lucky this time of year too. I mean, you can go out there and pre-fish every day of the week and be a good fisherman and still get skunked on tournament day. So,
hey, y'all do know Benji. That was Chris Brown. I didn't know till today. Chris and Benji's definitely fishing it too. So,
in their separate boats or together?
Probably in one, but I think they're both. I don't know if they're going to bring Chris's boat or Benji's. And I don't know. I didn't even think to ask him. Maybe fishing at separate boats.
Gotcha.
What do you think?
Make sure they get their NC fishing license, because the game warden might stop by there at that boat ramp. Just so you know.
What do you figure? Maybe 50, 60? Would 60 boats be a great turnout?
Man, it's really hard to say, man. Anything over 40 would be considered a great turnout, and I think we're gonna have more than that for sure. the way people are talking right now. You SC boys getting hyped up for this, it's kind of adding the numbers up, to be honest with you.
I'm just coming up for the camaraderie and see who's going to win this thing after talking all this shit.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Daryl Barney's talking all that shit in the group text, but he's scared to bring his ass on here. So you know how that is.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh,
Spider rig like you're crappie fishing.
Yeah.
There you go. You'll catch a ton of crappie, but you'll probably get a hybrid or two.
What, even using big alewives or herring? Well, I guess I caught a crappie on a herring before. Smaller herring.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting for sure. Let the best man or woman win.
Yep.
That's not from SC.
See, Daniel Skipper's another one. Daniel talks all that shit and got outfished by Dean Cox.
Damn.
Hey, I texted him yesterday. He wouldn't even text me back. So as soon as he wouldn't text me back, I knew what happened. Hey, Skipper, maybe you can talk Dean Cox into coming up there with you, showing you what's going on.
$250 for Lady Angler. $250. Firm cash.
Now they have to do theirs, or can theirs be part of the main 4 fish limit?
That is correct. Yes, theirs are a part of the main 4. Correct.
It's just the youth anglers that's not, right?
That's correct. Yeah, and that's not because of us. That's just because the guy that's sponsoring it, that's the way he wants it to be. So he's
if you got a female on the boat and you catch 4 fish, then she can use that 4 fish as her catch.
Yeah. So basically, wherever you finish as a team, that's where your lady angler finishes as well.
And she don't have to catch the fish. Just long her being on the boat gets you an extra $250.
That's right. Yeah.
Nice.
That's correct. Youth, as we talked about there, that's got to be their own separate fish, and that separate fish cannot be used for the main 4.
Right.
What kind of scale we got to weigh in?
We got a quality scale. Don't you worry about that.
I wouldn't worry.
I don't know the name brand. I don't know exactly what it is. I've seen it. Someone else has a scale. I don't have it in my hands, but
somebody else asked about it. I don't have a dog in that fight. Somebody else wanted to know.
It's the real deal. So got spare batteries for it too. So I'm good on that.
Somebody
got the boards. I made all the boards today too. I'm good to go on that.
Who is Hobbs? Hobbs is the only competition.
Hobbs. Is that one of the Lake Norman guys?
Mike and Steve. Yep, Steve and Mike. Whoever's saying Hobbs is a real competition, ask Hobbs how many fish he weighed in the last 3 straight years, and you might have your answer. Not talking crap or anything. I'm just saying that, whoever's talking shit on the comment section there, they don't know asses from elbows.
Damn.
It's basically, what I'm trying to say here is anyone's game. Anyone at any second can get it done.
Yep. Is Skipper coming down, Wes?
I don't know. Scott called me last night, or not before last, actually. They called him in for work. They scheduled him Saturday.
Okay.
They had him off Friday and worked Saturday, and then off Sunday. So he said he couldn't change it. But I think Scott really wanted to come fish it. I don't know if Skipper's coming or not. I think Brady had some surgery or something, so he didn't fish with him down at Murray. And
Skipper said, "I only know Scott Perry."
I don't know. I mean, like I said, Dean Cox outfished him down on Murray, so he may be scared to come up there to Lake Norman, where he don't know where the pressure's really on. So I don't know.
Skipper will be ready to throw that splasher away after fishing Norman.
Yeah, he'll have a splasher and 5 thumpers going.
I think I might hear him say "fuck Lake Norman" and "fuck NC" a lot more than after High Rock, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
It's like, how's it going to feel like to drive all the way to Lake Norman, all the way from way down south to catch 2 spotted bass and a fucking perch?
Well, I mean,
to be honest with you,
you could win the trash division.
Y'all are really doing a good fucking job trying to promote this goddamn tournament, and all you're talking about how shitty the lake is.
People from Lake Norman know, all right? People from Lake Norman know. It's not about that. It's about catching some hybrids. Who knows?
Skipper said that's the same way you feel every time y'all leave the SBC.
Shit.
Nah, I tell you. Well, yeah, that's true, Pete. I meant Ryan. Ryan said that if Hovis comes, Pete won't be the shortest person.
I'm pretty sure I'm taller than Spivey there. So, Spivey's got a lot of forehead on me, though.
You see, so you and Chris Hovis see eye to eye on a lot of things, don't you, Pete?
No. I see.
You're a bit taller than he is.
I see over him. We talk about.
Shit, I heard Chris Hovis wore platform boots every now and then, make him look a little bit higher, unless you knew who he, not what he really looked like in tennis shoes.
Yeah, it's probably about right. Someone asked all live fish. Yes, the hybrids is all live fish, catch and release, or catch and the guy coming to scales alive. The trash fish, which I'm almost regretting doing because it might be a lot more work than it's worth, but the trash fish can be dead if need be. And the trash fish, again, it's bass and perch.
Now, I'll be the one to make the call on whether the fish is alive or dead, correct?
No. We make sure we leave that to the tournament officials. But if it's in question, you point it out real quick, and someone will take a look at it.
Well, who's the tournament officials? I thought I was the goddamn weighmaster. I mean,
the weighmaster, but it don't mean you're in charge of the tournament. It's got to be through the four guys that are run the show. So yeah.
And who are they?
Myself, Lee Huffman, KT, and Chuck.
Hell, y'all ain't nobody.
And then Russell. So Russell, if he's there, of course, he's involved as well.
Hell, y'all ain't nobody. I'm coming all the way from South Carolina to run this motherfucker.
Shit,
I mean, I want some kind of say. Tell them, Junior. Yeah. Hell, I need some kind of. Don't I get a final?
I will give you a pat on the back. How's that?
That'll work. Damn.
Well,
you see that, don't you? Wes running this motherfucker.
Does that? Yeah, with the laughing face. So yeah, that says everything right there.
Well, what's your game plan, Pete? Let's hear it.
Game plan is go somewhere where everyone else is not at.
You gonna stay there if you can't get nothing within an hour?
No. So my game plan is to catch fish and catch fish often, and then make a move later on, late morning to maybe catch something bigger. We'll see.
Well, listen, Pete. I've been out.
My plan is to fish in the mud, and my plan is also to live scope. And Friday, I had pretty good success with the whole live scope thing. So yeah.
Well, you're gonna have company up there because
good.
We were out there all day. I was out there all day yesterday. Like I said, we fished from marker 10 all the way to marker 23, and everywhere we went, the same boats were right there with us. We saw the same boats all day long, and they were from one end to the other.
Good. Bring it on.
I got a question on my live scope. Maybe dumb question. I don't use live scope. Don't know a lot about it. But does it work in muddy water or dingy water as good as it does clear water? Same effect?
Yeah.
Bushwhacker was out there bass fishing. So he knows where the bait are.
Was he upriver? Was he up the lake?
No, he was coming from down lake on his way to 150.
Gotcha.
When we were. So he had been down lake.
I know. I marked a couple pockets of fish. It's a matter of how fast they'll move in the coming days. So there's fish lake wide, to be honest with you. But
they're in the creeks. They're up in Skippers, AKA Rocky, and they're all in Higgs Creek. There's millions of them, so there's just good luck getting them to bite, fellas.
That's it. Finding them when they want to bite.
Yeah,
there's a window every day of when those fish is going to bite.
I knew you're going there. Yes, there is.
But I mean, seriously, they are. You just gotta. That's why. Well, I think it was Spivey that said it last year, or Huffman when JR did that interview. There again, I don't know the lake. Don't really care to fish the lake. But if I was going to fish it, and as bad as y'all say it is, as far as numbers, if I found fish, I stay on them fish till I got on a bite instead of fucking riding up and down the lake looking for something else. Because all you're going to do, you're leaving these fish, unless you catch one or two, and they're fucking 10-inch fish. All you're doing is leaving fish killing time to try to go find something else, and you was already on fish. That just ain't never made no sense to me.
I'll tell you one thing I noticed about Lake Norman. I guess it's true to any lake, but in particular, you get 15 boats piled in one area, then fish won't bite. But once they start leaving, they start to bite. So it's a matter of kind of sort of timing when everyone wants to leave, when everyone wants to give up and go elsewhere. They feel all that pressure. Everyone's out there trolling the same area.
Chris Hovis said Davidson Creek is fire in the back of beaver. I believe every lake in the world has got a beaver. Has got a beaver, a creek that starts with beaver on it.
I don't believe a damn thing Hovis says, because a moment ago he says something about talking about I'm gonna be in dead man's. There's no such thing as dead man's in freaking Lake Norman. It goes to show what kind of the damn midget don't know shit.
Damn.
Dead man. Where did he say that at?
He said dead man. It's no man's, not dead man's. Fucking idiot.
Oh.
God, Hovis. Ain't you got some work to do? Come on.
He said half the operator's going to be high.
Oh, Hovis literally naming every damn creek on the lake right now. All right, Hovis.
I can tell you right now, the back of Stumpy ain't going to be fire.
Yep.
What does that mean? Like your DA? It's dead man like your DA. What is DA? You just lost me, Chris, unless somebody else
lost
knows.
too.
All them thumpers going to be rocking. Yeah.
Daniel Skipper will have 12 on his boat and 6 trolling motors, three off each side, splashing water. Damn.
They're going to be getting Skipper mixed up for Pete. They're both at
bet
Bulls
you-
Bay.
I bet you Skipper ain't even going to show up. That's my guess.
Your Bulls
You'll know
Bay boat's
Skipper.
got a wrap on it, don't it?
It does. I don't have a T-top, though. Skipper does.
Okay.
You'll know Skipper pulled in the boat ramp. Won't be with one light on the fucking trailer.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that
Well flopping.
That
One fender
trailer
well
ain't
flopping.
used to going long distances, huh?
One fender well flopping. Ain't even a fender well on the other side. Tires wore out. Fucking grease being thrown out of the bearings. You'll know Skipper when he pulls up at the ramp.
More than likely, he's going to go on someone else's boat. It's my guess, right?
No, I doubt he'd pull. I don't know. He might pull his boat up there. Or they might. There again, I don't know what him and Brady's going to do. If Brady was going to fish, they'd probably pull Brady's boat up there. I think Brady's got an Express, or he used to have if he hadn't sold it.
Uh-huh.
That'd be my guess. But
When you coming down, Wes? Friday?
me and Lori's going to come up Friday morning. I'm going to take her, let her do some shopping up at the mall at Concord and just kind of hang out.
There you go.
And then if I bring bait up there, I'm going to go get my oxygen stuff. I let Patrick Miller use my oxygen setup about 3 weeks ago. And then Chris Brown borrowed it. So I got to go get it from Chris and go get my tank full. Like I said, I may bring some bait up there. I don't know. I mean, I was just going to do it, try to help everybody else that needed bait. I want to make my gas money back for hauling 100 gallons of fucking water up and down the highway.
What you got, Pete? You got a Blazer Bay or a Bulls Bay?
Bulls Bay.
Okay. Skipper's got a Blazer Bay.
Yeah, that's correct. Wes, just a little advice. Don't go through Charlotte until after 9:30 a.m.
Oh, no, I'll be up there way before then.
Yeah, either before 8 or after 9:30. Trust me.
Hey, where is a nice motel kind of close to the ramp where we're going to be roughly? I mean, I don't want to drive 2 or 3 hours, but
Honestly, I don't know, but there's I think a couple rifle 150. JR, perhaps maybe.
Hotel?
There's a couple there rifle 150 that I would say are like within 15 minutes of the ramp.
because all these good friends I have in North Carolina, nobody's offered me to stay at their house. So fuck them.
Shit, I live 45 minutes away, so
I'm still getting me a motel.
It's funny that Chris says that because Chris, that's where a great many of the tournament anglers are going to be.
Chris don't know asses front elbows.
What's in Mooresville?
He's probably talking about hotels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll get you Airbnb. You might be better off doing that too.
No, we're just going to be there for 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. them Airbnbs, that ain't always cracked up to be. People say it's cheaper, but hell, by the time you pay a cleaning fee and a deposit and all that shit, man, fuck that.
Yeah.
Stay at the Motel 6, but I don't stay at Motel 6s. They're fucking dope motels. If it says Motel 6, you can bet your ass half them people live there all the time and are smoking dope and selling ass.
Right. All right, Wes, I'm going to try to get you a hotel here pretty close to the ramp. Maybe.
All right. Well,
All right, Wes, what do you prefer? Do you prefer Hampton Inn or Holiday Inn?
Whichever one's the nicest.
Shit. I don't want to make that decision for you.
At 3 and above, 3 stars and above, I'm okay. Hey, Scott Perry, I ain't doing the inviting this time. The dinner wasn't my idea. This was somebody else's, so I'm just along for the party on this trip.
Can you pre-fish the day before the tournament, Pete?
Yes, you can.
Wes, you want to go fishing with me Friday?
Yeah, we can. Well, she's shopping if you want to for a little while.
I'll probably be out there, bud.
I can drop her off and run back to. How far is it from Bass Pro Shops in Concord right there?
That's about 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah, I could do that, Junior.
One last little hoorah before tournament day.
Well, Scott Perry, you mind your business.
All right, Wes, I just sent you a hotel there that's actually very close to the restaurant as well as, I'd say, within 15 minutes of the ramp there. Good area, a lot of shops here nearby as well. But there's like 5 hotels in that same area. Not saying that's the one to go to, but check out that location there. It's right off the highway.
All right. Appreciate it.
Did Perry fish the SPC yesterday?
Perry won it.
Perry
You
won
can
it.
win it.
Yeah, he did. You didn't see that big old fish he had in the net?
That's an old damn photo.
No, it's not. The video.
That's an old ass video.
No, it's not.
Well, he didn't win the damn SBC.
Look at the timestamp on it.
Hey,
Y'all
no,
don't pay attention.
he didn't win the
Y'all
damn
don't
SBC.
Dean Cox got third. Some other team I've never heard of got second. Scott Perry Dice got first place.
He fucking not get first place because
27.
Atwood, hey, a Lake Norman boy won Murray, just so you know.
No, he didn't. No, he did
Damn
not.
right he did.
No, he did not.
Atwood.
No, he
yes.
did not. Look at the page.
You look at it. I know.
If Perry would have caught that fish he caught Friday, he would have won it.
I think Perry skunked.
That was a good fish.
Hey, somebody, Facebook user, whoever you are, somebody wants the address of that motel too.
Yeah, I gotta know who it is.
Oh yeah, Scott Atwell won it.
Yep, not Scott Perry.
I tried, Scott. Benji, that's Benji.
Benji, are you pulling a boat? Because this hotel might not be boat friendly. Just being upfront with you. I'll shoot you the address here. Let's see, but just do a little research and see if it works out for you. But it's a good area. It puts you in the middle area.
Benji, are you and Chris, are y'all fishing it together in one boat or y'all in separate boats?
And just to give you a heads up also, this area that I'm sitting into, traffic can be a motherfucker there. Just, it's bad. This, all the damn Yankees have from all over have moved to this area here.
They're fishing together in Benji's. Or when y'all coming up? Benji, y'all driving up the morning of the tournament or y'all coming up Friday night? Or Friday afternoon, Friday morning to pre-fish, whatever?
Where's the hotel you found him at, Pete?
It's right there, right off of 150, exit 36.
So is that Lincoln?
That is
Hey, baby.
Morseville.
Yeah. If you go up maybe 2 more exits, I believe that's Troutman, kind of puts you a little further away, but the hotels might be a little nicer and boat friendly, possibly. But yeah, that's the area there is kind of a clusterfuck.
I just sent you a link to this motel. Go ahead and get us a room for Friday night and Saturday night. It's the link I just sent you. Okay. And you get it on my credit card or one of yours. Get my business card out if you want to.
I'll give it back to you Friday morning.
Okay. Get the Merrick, man. Get the Merrick MasterCard. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead, buddy.
You know, if you go a little north, there might be better hotels there that are more boat friendly for those that actually need a boat friendly parking lot.
Yeah, Benji's got a 20. I think he's got an 18-foot skiff. He shouldn't need that much room.
Yeah, do your research because I'm not exactly sure if that may work. There's plenty of like shops here nearby where maybe you could park and walk to the hotel. I don't know, but yeah, check it out before you book anything for those that.
Well, there's a Days Inn there. There's a parking. You got boat parking on one side, strip club on the other, Waffle House right in the back of it.
Yeah, boy.
Shane Reel. Did somebody see Shane or something?
Come on over, James. You good? Maybe James wants to come over. Look here.
Huh?
James should come fish it.
Okay. Yeah.
Heck, he should sponsor.
Hey, I'll tell y'all, James is if you believe in praying, James's son is in the hospital. He's actually over here at Greenville Memorial Hospital. He had some issues. You know, he had a kidney transplant a couple of years ago. And I think James has been up there for about a week. I didn't know it till today. So if you believe in prayers, keep his son in your prayers. And yeah, James, you're welcome to come up here anytime, buddy.
Yep.
What's Ryan saying? Did you take pic behind you?
Oak Island. No, you know what? Actually, no, that picture was taken at a place called Anna Maria Island, right just south of Tampa Bay.
Where's my buddy at?
He's taking up residence on the other side of the fucking couch here.
Damn.
He's resting up for Saturday, just so you know.
Oh, Chris Brown's on here tonight.
Sweet. So, in all seriousness, guys, I kind of sort of want to see how many from SC plan on coming, so I can kind of sort of get a good feel of what to expect. So, any of the comment section that's coming, just say something, say I, whatever.
I.
With a boat. I with a boat.
JR, I will tell you this. I'll do this for you, seriously. If it's raining, if it gets toward where it's really going to be a lot of rain, I'll bring my boat if you want to fish out of it. So you won't have to stand out in the rain all day.
No, that's too much trouble, brother. Spivey's got a T-top, and he's got the front enclosed, the windshield, and then the sides right there. So
good. I didn't want to lie. I mean, I really didn't want to do that, but it sounded good anyway.
I mean, that'd be awesome, but yeah, that's a lot. That's okay.
There's rain, and then there's 60 degrees and rain. We're going to have 60 degrees and rain on Saturday, so it's not too bad.
That's better than 60 degrees and 50-mile-an-hour winds.
Man, I tell you what, it's better than the SBC 40 degrees and raining fucking sideways. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll take a little rain as long as it's warm.
Yeah.
Now, if the high that day was 37 and it was going to be pouring rain all day,
Yeah, right. So, and I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have all these folks coming anyways, you know, if that was the case. But all right, so we got Chris Brown coming, Benji's coming. I guess them two fishing together, right?
Yeah.
Is Scott Perry coming?
No, he got called into work. He had to work.
Oh, good excuse.
No, he does. He really does.
Skipper coming?
I don't know. Skipper won't come in.
Skipper coming or Skipper just talking?
No, Skipper's waiting to see what Brady's going to do because Skipper can't catch no fish without Brady on the boat. I mean, he let Dean Cox out fishing McMurray. So
I feel like it's going to be a long drive for, smaller purse for him. But, so it's $1,000 guaranteed, but that's $1,000 for 20 boats. So the more boats, the more money. But we want to pay out additional places so that way at least someone can go home with something if they drive a long distance. I think we put a benchmark. If we have at least 45 boats, we may pay out 8 places, but it might be 100, 100, 100, 200, and so on and so forth. So that way at least some folks get their entry fee back. Don't quote me on this, guys, but that is kind of what we're talking about. So,
Hey, let's do a raffle.
of what?
Hell, I don't know. Raffle something off.
There will be some raffles out there, but you got to be a participant in the tournament to do it or to be in it.
Hey, can I put up $500 and sell tickets for $10 a piece?
No.
Well, you got to bring like a brand new trolling motor out there and make
That's
it look,
right,
make
yeah.
it look like that's what you're raffling off.
Bring a damn live scope out there. Get a $4,000 live scope and sell tickets.
Yeah.
No, I could get everybody down here's Garmin and Lawrence. I could go get a Garmin depth finder, like a 12, and raffle tickets off $10 a piece. And say, look, if I don't sell 100 tickets, this shit ain't going up for raffles. Got to get at least 100 tickets or we can't do it.
Who said, dang, Wes, you're getting fat?
Damn.
Mind your business, whoever that is. Somebody said I was fat. Hell, I don't know. They won't say their fucking name.
Hold on a second. You're fat on intelligence.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
Oh, boy. Struck a nerve.
Hey, the AARP.
Hell yeah, do AARP.
Okay.
Hell,
Probably,
say 20%.
Okay.
That was probably Daryl Barney.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
He's
Tell
got
them I got my AARP card in my billfold if you need a number.
Hey, Wes, you talking about dragging your boat and bringing bait? Man, why don't you just fish it? You and Lori
right.
fish it.
Might as well. Might as well.
I just don't care about fishing tournaments. I really don't.
I don't either. But I want to kick y'all's ass. Not your ass,
I'm
Wes.
just coming
but
up
I
there
want
to
to kick
hang out with
Pete's
my
ass.
buddies.
I want to kick Pete's ass, and when they
Bring
when they
it.
enter,
Bring it. So
when I
be
win
serious,
this
guys.
tournament,
We're
and
talking
they're
about this
interviewing
briefly.
go ahead, Pete.
Tell them I want to smoke in the room too.
So we talked about this briefly, man, but just this year, I have not had that drive to fish. I haven't, so
It
I
goes
haven't
away,
yet.
Pete.
I went Friday.
You're at that age, man. How old are you?
40.
Yeah, you're at that age, bro.
Yeah, I just lost that drive this year, but worked. I'll say work kicked my ass about 2-3 weeks ago. I was busy training, all that shit.
And that's the
I'm done with
thing.
that.
That's the thing is we won't think less of you if you skunk. I mean, no truer words have ever been spoken. I mean, we all talk junk on here, and we can all fish, but there's still a pretty good likelihood we will get skunked.
Get a smoking
Absolutely,
one.
100%. It's Lake Norman. Those that don't know Lake Norman,
But I'm still gonna talk shit.
me too, right? We all are.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. We'll talk shit after the tournament, but it's during the tournament and during the weigh-in, we're going to shake hands, and, take shots of whatever choice beverage we may have there, and have a good time, and then we go back to talking shit again. So
That's right.
that's how we roll, right?
Hats off to whoever the lucky sumbitch is that wins this thing.
Yeah.
Chris, Lake Norman, I think, is what? Around Charlotte? Ain't it on the
It
outskirts
is
of Charlotte?
north of Charlotte by about, what was it, JR? About 30 miles maybe from actually city limits, 30, 45 minutes.
I think
Yeah.
you've got about 12 NASCAR drivers, 15 NASCAR drivers that actually have houses on Norman.
Probably more than that, also.
And we had the C Pro following us around. Me and Spivey did yesterday. Everywhere they went, we would be idling, marking for like 15, 20 minutes. They would be a couple hundred yards behind us, and then we would get on throttle. We'd look back, and they would get on throttle.
Well,
I looked at Spivey, and we were both like, they following the wrong people.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to me 3 times on Saturday. Sorry, not Saturday, on Friday. And I'm kind of used to this on Lake Norman, to be honest with you. But go to a place, idle. Actually, no, I drop live scope and just start scanning. I know nothing about this location I'm at. I'm just searching, looking for bait, whatever. I'm scanning. I see a boat fly by, and all of a sudden they get off plane, pull a U-turn, start dropping lines in. I'm like, why the fuck? And then, 20 minutes later, there's 3 boats trolling right there near me. I'm like, all right, peace. So I take off. I go somewhere else, start scanning. Same shit happened 3 times Friday. 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Wes, you call me? Wes called
Yeah,
me.
by accident.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Lacey.
Chris, actually, where the ramp is, I don't think it'll be affected too much, to be honest with you, right through there. Yeah, I think it'd be all right. So the ramp is kind of mid-lake, and that will avoid by about 3 or 4 exits, I think. And so you should be in a little better shape overall.
Hey, are y'all going to do you know what else you could do, Pete? A little small pot?
What's that?
The smallest hybrid caught.
Yeah, I don't know, but they got to be 20 inches. That's the thing. So we're already all established pretty well.
Well, the smallest legal hybrid caught.
Yeah, I think it's too late now. We got all the prizes all set up for that, for everything. Benji, I'm going to send you another link here for a hotel. I just thought of this all of a sudden. That might be more boat friendly. And it's actually a little closer to the ramp. So hang tight 1 second.
Chris said that road construction the morning of the tournament's going to blow.
Should be all right.
Yeah. The water temp right now, first thing in the morning, is 46 degrees.
Whew. Well,
sounds about right.
So anybody that says they're out there smoking them, they're lying. You can smoke some crappie. You catch the hell out of crappie right now, but ain't nobody out there wearing out no keeper size hybrids. I promise you that. But this week of stabilized weather that's on the warmer side is definitely going to increase the chances of the bite being better for sure. What is the plankton doing? Hey, Pete, Wes.
Yeah.
What do hybrids feed on?
Bait.
Okay. What would you say the number one forage fish for hybrids are on Lake Norman?
Probably threadfin.
Threadfin shad.
Threadfin
okay.
or the alewives, but yes, threadfin.
Okay, so would it behoove you to find the threadfin, see what they're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what about the threadfin? What are they feeding on?
Microorganisms.
Okay. Well, if you're going to track the hybrids, you're going to track them all the way down to the bait fish they're eating. Why wouldn't you track the bait fish and what the bait fish are eating? I mean, why stop at the shad? Why not continue to see where exactly all the way down to the square root of things?
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. Like in the summertime, if you go out in the summertime, you drop a light, or the wintertime. It's harder to see in the wintertime because, things are different in the winter. But you go out and you drop a light, you can see plankton coming around your light before you start to they look like tiny little snowflakes.
Yeah.
And if you drop your light and you don't have any plankton, you might as well move. There's not going to be any fish there. So, yeah, I track plankton. I track it all.
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got a buddy that fished Norman today. I met he was up there this morning, and he said I could show y'all this picture. He caught 3 fish like this.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good. That's what we're looking for right there. Where was that at? On Hartwell?
No, Norman.
Oh, that's
He's gonna fish y'all's tournament. He just told me don't. But then he said, "Yeah, you can put it up. He don't care."
Okay.
So,
well, yeah, that's good. That's good. He was one short of a limit. You said he caught 3.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's one thing
you see how he caught it, don't you? What's in the picture?
That's a planer board?
That's a planer board.
That's a home. Is that a homeboy?
No.
Homeboys are yellow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
A lot of guys that are pulling the artificials, they're pulling what they're pulling on the boards aren't A rigs. They're pulling like tandem swim baits on their boards.
Or A rigs.
Yeah, you could pull A rigs on them too, but most of your guys, well, I don't know about most, but some are definitely pulling tandems on their boards, and A rigs on down riggers. It's not that easy, and when the water temp's 46, Perry, it's not as easy. It's not that easy as just going over, marking fish and dropping live bait down to them and catching them with a thumper. This isn't the towers at Murray in June, July.
Right. Yeah.
Get a smoking room.
That's not a bad idea, but I think you're probably and I know it's not in the rule book, but I mean, I think that's kind of shady if someone were to do that. If you were to go out there, run a generator with sodiums all night, and then come back to that spot, after blast off. Of course, I know we're not having a blast off. You can pretty much, as long as you're there to pay in the morning, you can take off, right, Pete?
That's correct. Yeah.
So you could go out there and run sodiums all night, and then go right back to that spot and turn your sodium on again and wait until daylight, and that's probably going to increase your chances. But if someone sees somebody doing that, I can promise you that'll be in the rules next year.
How much people?
I don't think it will matter, to be honest with you, just because these fish will scatter by that short time, So
They will. Yep. As soon as this daylight, that'll be over with.
Yep.
But that's if they get their live well checked, then they take off and they put the light back out, because as well as I do.
She just came in. Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh,
If
She'll go out. Let her ass out again.
oh yeah.
As well as I do, if you go put a light out all night, you got a pretty decent bait ball and you've been catching some fish, and then you come to the weigh-in or to get registered, and they do a live well check, then you take off, you're good. If you get back to that spot, turn your light back on right before it gets daylight, you could catch a couple. Go ahead and put them in the live well.
You're good, yeah.
So I mean, there's anybody that wants to cheat, you can cheat. You can more than likely get away with it too if you do cheat. But that's something you're going to have to live with the rest of your life. And and there's always a chance of getting caught.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the humility of cheating in a fucking hybrid striped bass tournament on Lake?
Is it worth it for $1,000, $1,500? No, not at all. And Scott Perry made a comment right here, but it did say the rules that there's no chumming until 7 a.m. So it is in the rule book. And that includes dog food there, Scott. So, so there you go.
Honestly, I don't know a lot of the people's going to be fishing this, but I know most of these guys that I know, I think they've got enough integrity. They're not going to be cheating on no tournament.
I agree.
We see it all the time. Look how many people's been busted cheating in tournaments. You had the guys in Cleveland and the walleye tournament stuff and weights. I mean, how many times have they gotten away with that before they got caught?
They're cheating for hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're talking about
but see, most of the time it's not even about the money. It's their egos that get in their way, get them in trouble.
True. We live in a era now where there's literally cameras everywhere. So if someone wants to do something, they'll get caught in some way, shape, or form at some point. So just know that.
You got to be a good sport.
Norman. You got to understand, Lake Norman, every dock has got a camera on Lake Norman practically because of all the theft that's been going on out there over the years. So, yeah.
Yep. Well, be a good sport. If you get out there and you get skunked, show your face at the weigh-in. Don't take off like a poor sport. Be a good sport. Hang out. Talk some junk. It's even the best of us. It happens. So,
yep.
Don't be that guy.
Well, all I'm saying is I'm going to tell y'all something. I think we got 17 viewers on here that I can see. I'm the weighmaster.
Oh
When
boy.
I call a weight out, that's what goes. Ain't gonna be no arguing. Ain't gonna be no fussing. When I call a weight, it is what it is. And if you don't like it, homeboy, hit the fucking road.
Nice. Hey, Wes, so I don't forget to tell you, you make sure you bring some gloves with you.
All right. Oh, so put the fish in the thing. All right.
Yep.
I like to be prepared, Scott. Yeah, I'm not so blind that I think I'm gonna kick everybody's ass. I mean, I just know that nobody's gonna fish harder than me. You know, the day of the
Bullshit.
tournament,
I will.
I'm gonna
I
be
will.
I'm gonna be more proactive and fishing harder than anyone there. So
How,
if I get beat,
how come Daryl's not on here with us, by the way? He's the only one talking a lot of
Because he was
shit.
talking all that shit.
Oh,
he
man.
might be the Facebook user.
He is the Facebook user. He is.
Okay.
Daryl ain't gonna be fishing hard. We know that because he's gonna be a little net bitch for Anthony.
Anthony Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be a little.
No,
net
he'll. No, Anthony's finally trained him and actually showed him how to run fucking live scope, maybe. So if he
Yeah.
has, he's a live scope bitch.
Scott got saved by his work. They're making him work Saturday, which I know he can get out of if he wanted to, but now he's going to talk a bunch of crap because he's saved by the bell.
Yeah, that's his excuse. I hear you. I don't blame Scott. It's a long drive for $1,000 or $1,500, whatever it may be. Maybe
Did
more.
y'all,
Well, he doesn't have to pull the North River. He can pull that daggum two of those two smaller boats that he has.
True.
did y'all see? Hey, did y'all see James Long's new haircut?
No.
Let's see it. Oh, Bob Ross.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty funny.
Damn. And do y'all know Drew Rankin and Corey Sharp?
James Long, there's probably somebody out there that'd give you $2,500 for him. That's funny. Wes is sharing boomer memes.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh, see questions here.
That's
Let's
a good
see. Do we miss anything? Scott Perry talking shit, of course. The comment section's on fire today. Look at this.
nice.
It's just, talking shit as
I'm
always,
gonna go ahead and tell you, Anthony Johnson's gonna be hard to beat because I done pissed him off.
right? Damn.
I believe
That's
Daryl is too. Daryl's talking all that shit. He won't even get on here live with us tonight. Said, send me an invite. I'll be on there.
What time's weigh in, Pete?
Chris, are you a member of that Facebook page? If not, I'm going to add you right now. You read all the rules because I don't want to tell you something that's inaccurate, but it's lines out 3:00.
Get ready to read for 10 minutes because it's
Do
a
it.
long one.
I can tell you something, but at the same time, I don't want to misguide you. So go to the official rules section and have your answer there, but it's lines out. I'm going to add you right now, Chris. Hang tight. Invite friends.
Let's see. Pretty sure nobody's ever cheated in here, Daryl.
Benji, you got to invite also, buddy. There you go. I wrote the rules, Chris. I did. Now, mind you, I wrote the rules. However, they're rules from the last several years. I just kind of sort of made them more clarified a little more than years prior. So
Scott said if you bring a short fish, are you disqualified?
Yes.
Disqualified from the whole tournament?
Yep.
For bringing a short fish to scale?
Yep. It's the same thing as keeping a fish, a short fish. Game warden gets you at the ramp. What does that mean? You get a fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't like that.
You bring a short fish, that's the intent of keeping. So therefore, that's a
I don't
risk
like
you take.
I don't like that rule. What if the fish is 19 7/8 and someone
Man.
made an honest mistake?
You should have kind of done. Yeah, I could have brought 3 last year that were like touching 20, literally. And I'm like, is it worth it? No, throw it back. So yeah, it's your discretion. It's a risk you take.
Is that something that's that they do across all tournaments? If you bring a short, you get disqualified?
I believe so. Yep.
Is that what the SPC does?
Yep. Chris, our state law is from the tip of the mouth. You push the tail and the tip of the tail.
The tip of the tail fin. One of the tail.
Pinch tail.
Either the top of the tail
Yeah.
fin or the bottom of the tail fin.
Correct. Yeah. Pinch it, and if it crosses that 20-inch mark, there's your answer.
Now, y'all consider a live fish. It don't have to be active. If its gill moves on its own, it's considered live.
That's correct. Now, if it looks like that fish has been beat up, gone through hell, whatever, talk to one of us because we may have to look a little closer with that. Also, make sure that it is, obviously, Wes, you've been around the block a long time. You know the difference between a striper and a hybrid.
Yes.
Some of these fools do not know the difference. So be on the lookout for someone bringing a striper that might be 22 inches.
Well, if I got a question, I will get one of y'all over there to look at it.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, we'll know by this time next week. Boy, hey, it's going to be an interest. Uh-oh.
God almighty.
Where you at, man? Where you at? Come on the show, man. Don't be scared. Yeah, I done sent you an invite. Send Daryl an invite, JR. I sent him one. He said he didn't get one.
I already sent him one.
Oh, he just hung up on me. He's drunker than hell.
Damn. Scott, you gonna confuse some damn folks that might be watching this. Seriously, these I hate to say it, but some folks on Lake Norman do not know the difference to this day between a striper and a hybrid. So
you know what? You know the best thing that gives it away. Look at their fucking mouth. The mouth.
Yep. You're right.
If he's got a mouth like that, it's a fucking hybrid. If he's got a mouth like that, it's it's a striper. He's got a big mouth. Hybrid, small mouth. But anyway, Ryan. So tell us, Ryan Spivey's on here. Ryan, where'd you find all these fish at that won't bite? Give us a heads up.
I'll know where not to go.
So don't go anywhere.
Spivey just don't know how to wiggle that worm the right way is all it is. Spivey and JR. There you go.
I've been doing this a long time,
Such
Pete.
a hard time.
What's that?
I said, I've been doing this a long time.
So have I.
Yep. Well, you just now getting where I've been for the last 4 or 5 years. You know how you talking about that flame's gone? It's been gone for me for a long time.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
If I sold my boat tomorrow, my flame would come back Friday. And
Today,
I'd
Pete's flame's gone, so he's going to get skunked. He's going to get skunked. It's hard to place in a tournament without a flame. I can go ahead and tell you that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, though, the flame has sparked a little bit to where I actually want to pre-fish a little bit. So there you go. There's a little flicker in that flame right now, but it ain't like gung-ho.
I've been on it one time. You remember that sea hunt I had, JR? You remember that 22-foot sea hunt I had?
Scott Perry, I just about bet you just about anything that you'd get skunked if you came got in this tournament, especially without pre-fishing it. So to back up what you're talking and hook that John boat or that Flats boat up and come on down here and get in this tournament and get skunked. So I can prove to you that you need to be the one selling your shit.
Right?
Damn, Scott, you gonna take that?
I am going to make the call right now and say half of the SC boys that come are going to be humbled like hell and get skunked.
I'm gonna say every one of them are.
Nah, someone will get lucky and nab one here and there.
I don't think so. They don't know nothing about the lake. They ain't pre-fished. They're gonna come down and get skunked. Watch what I tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, we can bet on it. How much you want?
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bet either one of y'all. I'll tell you what I will do. Seriously, I'll bring my boat up there and fish and bet you $500 I won't skunk. I'll catch a fucking cheaper hybrid.
Damn, son.
You bet your ass on that.
I'll bet you What kind of, you don't like liquor?
No. I'm not pulling my boat up there for no liquor. I don't drink.
I ain't taking $500 from you
Why?
Oh, damn.
because I know you'll get skunked.
Well, then you got $500 free dollars, fool.
No,
I'll take
you
$500 free dollars from anybody.
You ain't gonna catch it, Wes. I've been fishing that
Okay.
damn lake hard as hell. You ain't gonna catch a keeper striper if you hadn't pre-fished it. I promise.
I don't want to keep her striper. I want to keep her hybrid.
That's what I meant. Damn it, hybrid.
Oh, Daryl tried. There he is.
Yeah, see, my Google got hacked, and every time I go to the StreamYard or whatever to the Safari, it goes to Google. So I had to figure out how to get in.
Yeah.
Your ass, y'all's ass.
Nobody hacks Google. Nobody hacks
It doesn't
Google.
matter
What the
about
fuck?
Google or Safari. I mean, your ass is whooped. It's done. This shit's a wrap. Y'all just put
I'm
my
not
name
fishing
on
it.
the
You ain't whooping no ass here. I'm not fishing it.
Wes, you caught 3 fucking fish in Chesapeake Bay in like 3 days. I mean, what the fuck is that?
Hey,
I
Daryl,
got 5 fish in 1 day and a half, my friend.
let me ask
You
you
ain't
this:
caught shit.
did Anthony know that was us when they come by us the other day, yesterday?
JR, if you ain't fishing at 70 mile an hour, you ain't fishing, bro.
Did they know that was us?
We come by you like a fucking rocket, baby.
You wasn't on the boat, dude. We stopped and talked to him.
Come by fucking smoking.
Oh, Barry lit, boy.
I'm lit.
I just want to know how Anthony knew that was us.
He seen that damn big old forehead of Spivey's. He knew right away.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss that. Hey, listen, we own 7-pound hybrids. So what y'all gonna do?
No, you're not. I done talked to Anthony. He ain't caught no
Bullshit.
hybrids.
I'm on 7-pound hybrids. What you gonna do?
You hadn't been down there, Daryl. What's the water temp, Daryl?
JR,
What's the water temp, Daryl?
56, baby.
That's how I know you lying. You 10 degrees off. It's 46.
Hey, I already know Daryl's lying. You know why? He was asking Wes earlier to bring him some damn bait.
See, that was how I knock y'all off. Because I knew Wes was going to tell everybody on earth that I asked for bait.
I love
And
it.
it worked.
Daryl,
You
the one texted him. I
you see how
didn't.
well that worked, Pete?
Daryl,
Yeah,
you the one
yeah.
texted him. I didn't. What you mean, me telling something? Yeah, you the one sent the goddamn group text out.
I did not say it wasn't true. I said it worked. It worked well, Wes.
What worked well?
To tell you anything, Doug Cole, is fucking television, telephone, telegram, telewest.
Let's look at the text. Hold on a minute. Let me find the text here.
I didn't say it didn't work. It worked.
Let me find the text here.
Yeah, telegram, telewest, telephone,
Tell a Facebook. Tell a Facebook. There you go.
Now here's Daryl Barney. Can bait brought from South Carolina be used in upcoming tournament Saturday? Me and Anthony Johnson.
I mean, that was a legit question. If it was legal.
Is that legal by the tournament rules?
It is.
It is or not?
It is.
Damn.
There you go. Bring your bait.
That's not a clue that we need any bait.
Hey, Wes, how much is that bait going to be costing him per dozen again?
$15. It ain't gonna cost me shit.
No, for him it's $20 a dozen. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Damn. Boy, ain't you got some damn IKEA furniture to put together tomorrow morning?
No, that's my competition, bro. I don't do IKEA. We do Ashley. Come on,
that's
now.
You, boy.
Get
Come
it right.
on.
If we're gonna do it, let's do it right.
Come on, man. This damn IKEA furniture, man. You know what all that shit is. Come on. Made in Sweden. Made from Sweden.
Our shit's made in America. All the good shit, anyway.
Scott said, "Look for the dam, Daryl."
I know, right?
Hey, if they got concrete, I'm winning, bitch.
Hey, there's probably some damn hybrids up
I
there.
don't make no apologies for that damn concrete. That concrete holds shit. if y'all come with me, y'all get to catch fish and fucking get on them.
What about when the water temp's 40? They gonna be up there at the concrete then?
JR, if you ever come fishing with me, you will quit talking shit and you'll say, oh, Daryl knows what's up. That's what you'll say. You'll be done with all that fucking photoplankton and bullshit. And you'll say, oh, I think the photoplankton hooks to the concrete and they attach to the
Daryl, I was fishing Tennessee before you even started stripe fishing. I've been all over.
JR, I don't doubt that, but I said you would catch fish with me.
I could catch fish with anybody. I can go by myself and catch all the fish I want at the dams in Tennessee. It's not.
Well,
it's not something that I don't get my rocks off on anymore.
That's all cool, JR.
You got to open
invite.
All you got to do is look at my Facebook.
You got to open invite to get on my boat when you want to, and come and go fishing and have a good time. No shit talking, other than what we do anyway.
Just go to my fishing pictures. Here you go. Here's one.
Listen, JR, I don't care about your fishing pictures. I'm telling you, in the future, you got to open invite to get on my boat and go fishing, bro.
Look at there.
I like your videos. I like you.
All party fish.
You got to open invite.
There's some Lake Norman.
What else would you want? What do you want?
There's some Lake Norman fish. Look at there.
JR,
how old y'all think I am right there?
JR, what would you want me to say? You got to open invite to get on my boat.
I'd love to.
I mean, when you get on the boat, if you want to go downriver, that's where we'll go. We'll leave the whole dam and everything.
Scott Perry, people that fish dams are party fishermen. They're meat fishermen. They like filling up a cooler. That's what I used to do. I used to go to Loudon and Melton Hill, and I used to fill up coolers there in July. I mean, it's fun, but I mean, it's simple. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Let me tell you this: if the floodgates are on and you don't fish the floodgates, you're a dumbass. I'm sorry. Well, you're scared or a dumbass.
Fishing tail races. I think if you fish a tail race, you're a dumbass.
I'll tell you, when them floodgates is on,
okay,
I guess
I get all that. That's good.
I don't like them floodgates because it's dangerous, and many people have lost their lives up there. Not this white boy. I don't do it.
I get all that, but
I'm more of a let's study some topography. Let's go out. Let's study, find out what the bait are doing. Let's
JR, listen.
I'm that kind of guy. I'm gonna go fish structure and cover.
If you'll come and go fishing with me, we'll go fish wherever you want to. How's that?
Reservoir fishing.
JR, how's that? We'll go fish wherever you want
for about a year already, and I hadn't seen shit.
My favorite kind of fishing.
My
favorite kind of fishing is what we're going to be doing Saturday in the tournament. Going out there and putting your brain to work and trying to figure out where these fish are and what they're doing. That's my favorite kind of fishing. Not going where I know that they're fish and they're easy to catch.
On Saturday. So your whole whatever you've been studying for 2 weeks is gonna get smoked on Saturday.
But the thing is, man, a lot of you guys that y'all go where the fishing is easy because I don't know why. I don't know if
it doesn't matter whether it's easier or not.
I don't know if you have insecurities or if you have low self-esteem. Or why you guys do that, but I don't have to do that anymore. I've proven myself.
Let me help Daryl out just a little bit here. I got to add my 2 cents.
Fish.
If you're a guide like Anthony, you want to go where the bite is easy because people are happy, you're happy, people catching fish, everyone's saying kumbaya.
No, Peter, I don't mean to interrupt you, but no, you want to go where the fish fucking ain't. Where there is no fish and you want to work your ass off.
Guides get complacent.
Fucking one for a guy who's never caught anything over 4 pounds, and if he catches a 10-pounder, he's got the fish of his life. And he's gonna be mad because it was a fucking piece of concrete on the background. That's where you want to go.
Yeah,
you understand me? You want to go. I mean, nobody gives a fuck about whether there's concrete in the background or not.
I do.
Nobody gives a fuck.
I do.
Well, I mean, you might, JR, but I mean, you're not booking a guide trip.
Right. Yeah. I'm not booking a guide trip. Exactly. And I think the guides get complacent because they're always on the fish.
We're not complacent. We're catching fish.
Okay, where are you going to go on Norman to catch fish like that?
JR, when Saturday gets done, I'm gonna smoke your ass. I mean, for
See,
$500,
you don't
I
have an
bet you
answer
right
because you
now,
have
I'm
no
gonna smoke your
idea.
ass on Saturday.
You have no idea.
I mean,
This
you
is
can
the
say
first week
whatever
of
you want.
February, Daryl. This is
Daryl, didn't
April
you
or
say
May.
you have a surprise for him after the tournament once you smoke his ass?
JR, I have a special surprise with. I mean, I got G Lube and fucking everything with it.
This ain't day. This is early February. Water temp's
No,
46 degrees.
JR, we have Vagisil and everything for you.
You're not going to go out there and wear them out, bud. Ain't gonna happen.
Oh hell, Jeff
JR.
Hill's on here with us tonight.
JR, let me ask you this: where did you finish the past 4 years?
I only fished this tournament once.
Well, where did you finish?
I got skunked. Ask me how many other boats got skunked.
What does other boats got to do with where you finish?
75% of the field got skunked, Daryl.
I won't
75% of the field.
I bet you I don't get skunked.
The chances of you being within that 75%, if you were to fish it last year, is extremely high. Extremely high. Matter of fact, I would say it was
it's fucking zero.
75%.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys here. So, as much as I love talking shit, because I do, talking about me not getting skunked is one thing I ain't gonna say because Lake Norman will humble your ass like that, and I don't want to then say I ain't getting fucking skunked because I know, you get into a damn crowd of people, anything's possible.
Jeff, I've wasted a lot of my life fishing. I fished too much, and yeah. Unfortunately, yes, I do.
What are you saying, Daryl? Yeah.
Scott Perry said Daryl Barney takes the Doug and Anthony leftovers.
It don't make a fuck what Scott Perry says. He don't fucking fish against me, and he don't fucking fish with me. I mean, I don't even know that dude. Whatever Scott Perry says means the littlest fuck to me as anything on earth. I like to look at his wife's titties when he puts pictures up, and that's it. That's the whole scenario of Scott Perry. I mean,
you see, Jeff Peel. I see your
nice pictures of his wife's titties. That's it.
Hey, Jeff Peel. I see your profile picture on Facebook is you holding a Chesapeake Bay striper. Why don't you go around here and have to fish a lot harder and catch a smaller fish? Why isn't that your profile picture? Are you too insecure?
I mean, hey, JR, why don't you go to fucking Chesapeake Bay and try to catch 15 fucking stripers in a day?
I have.
Instead of 3 years, 5 days.
I have.
I mean,
I was going before you even started fishing. I was going and doing that. I'm an OG. Put some respect on my name. I'm OG boy. I'm an OG boy. I've been doing this way longer than you. I'm better than you at it, and I'm gonna show you I'm better than you at it come Saturday. You and Anthony Johnson gonna get skunked. Y'all ain't even gonna be at the weigh-in.
Listen, JR, we caught more stripers in one day in Chesapeake Bay than you caught in your whole Chesapeake Bay career.
Hey, we ain't talking about no damn Chesapeake Bay. This is Lake Norman right now. Hey, by the way,
you've never caught fucking 20 fish in Chesapeake Bay in your life, and I caught that many in one day.
You want a pat in the back?
Who was you with, Daryl?
Fucking Frankie Flippin'.
Hey, Daryl. By the way, holding thought here real quick. Did your boy ever get at Chesapeake Bay this year? Your boy Paul? Did he ever get out there?
Your profile pic is deceiving, Jeff. It's deceiving because people are looking at that and they're saying, "Wow, I've been fishing my tail off and I can't catch one like that." You know why? Because they're fishing
fucking ate me.
They're going to hard one. I'm talking to Jeff Peel, not Daryl Barney.
Who sit around beating their cock because they ate me.
So go to Hartwell and catch a 15-pounder. Make that your profile.
Okay.
That's a lot more to be proud of.
2 years ago, I fucking caught
boy's lit, boy. Hey.
Fucking Hartwell.
Scott Perry, if you're listening, I know you're listening there, but I sent you a text message. Check it out.
Scott Perry, I've never met Scott Perry but one time, and I so wish he would fucking just come somewhere where I fish at or invite me to fish where he fishes at to fucking be a competition. I'd wax his ass to the fucking end of the road and back, and then back to the end of that road and back and fuck again. I mean, this guide shit is bullshit. I don't give a
Hey,
fuck
Scott,
if I'm going to Todd or Anthony
which is more
Doug
respectable,
or whoever.
a 20-pound fish from Hartwell
What you need to do
or
is put some
a
respect on my
40-pound fish
name. As
from
I
the
said,
Mid-Atlantic?
put some respect on my name.
That's right. I've been doing this a lot longer than you, boy.
Hey, JR,
Boy,
JR, I invited you on my boat. What else you want me to do, bro?
Just saying, man, nobody cares about Tennessee. Nobody cares about the Bay. Nobody cares about catching saltwater trophy
Who the
stripers.
fuck
Yes,
don't
it's
care
fun.
about that,
It's
JR?
fun, but you can't
Who-
bring that argument to a freshwater argument. We're talking about something
JR, who
completely
the
different.
fuck don't
Just
care
because you've
about
caught
going-
50-pound fish in saltwater, you don't mean you can you can't
JR,
hold
who
a
the
candle.
fuck
You
don't
can't
care
hold a
about coming to
candle for me
Tennessee or Chesapeake Bay?
in freshwater on a tough reservoir. You can't touch me. Everybody
JR,
done that. Everybody
who
done
the
caught big
fuck
fish
don't
up there.
care
Everybody
about
done caught
coming?
big fish in Tennessee. Nobody gives a shit about your
Listen,
fishing a
JR.
barrel locations. Come down to a southeastern reservoir and catch some good fish there. Then you'll get some respect from us OG guys. But us guys that know, we're not easy to fool. You can't just post your big
What do you mean?
50-pound
What are you
fish
talking
on
about
Facebook and
fooling?
expect everybody to drool over it. We don't
What
give
are
a
you
shit because
talking-
we
I ain't
know
asking
we know
nobody
what
to
went
rule
into
over
it.
nothing.
We know
I'm
what
just
went
saying
into
I
it. A
fucking
lot
caught
more
it.
is going to go. You're not going to do it because you don't understand that less is more. You don't understand that there is more to be proud of to catch a good fish on a tough lake than it is to go somewhere hours
JR.
away and catch a trophy fish when it's
JR, listen.
peak time to do so.
JR, let me tell you something.
Well, this show's on fire today, boy.
No,
What are you
listen,
talking about?
last year,
Uh,
my OG, Anthony Johnson, fished for a month in fucking Middle Tennessee, right?
Here we go again with the Middle Tennessee. But
No,
see,
no,
here's the
listen.
thing: nobody cares.
And I go right behind him and fucking catch 27 fucking fish in one day.
But you're used to people caring about this topic. I don't care.
No,
I've
I don't
done
care
it. I've
about
been
that.
there.
I'm telling you,
That's old news to me. I've
Hey,
went with
Scott
Wes
Perry.
and I've went with
Scott
Drew
Perry.
Rankin. I've done this a few more times just to catch some big fish that I didn't get to catch.
Listen,
No one cares.
But
Hey,
I'm
mine's
done
wrong
with it.
both you bitches, all right?
listen,
Anyway,
I
Scott
don't
Perry.
give a fuck about people's names. I don't
Scott
care about
Perry,
people's names. I don't
check
care
your-
about Perry, West, or fucking Brian Bear, or fucking Todd Smith. I respect all those people, but their names don't matter when I go fishing. I mean, I don't think about if I can catch a bigger fish than Todd Smith or fucking whoever when I go fishing. I think about what Daryl did today. That's what you need to do, JR, is quit fucking thinking about whether what can I do for an OG or what can I do for this. I mean, you gotta fucking fish that day.
Listen,
I
just
fish
like James
every
Long,
fucking
just
day as hard
just
as
like
I
James
can
Long
fucking
just
go,
said.
as
James
hard
Long
as
said-
fucking like
he said Peel
fucking-
catches more than all y'all. That may be the
Who?
case. That may be the case right now. But you know what? There was a time when I was catching more than all y'all. There was a
Well,
time when
that's
Daryl
cool,
was. There was a time when
JR, but
Pete was.
that's your day.
Daryl, you're being belligerent. Calm down and
No,
listen to what I'm
not,
saying.
I'm not trying to be belligerent. I'm really not.
If you'll just listen
I'm
to what I'm
telling
saying,
you,
let me
look
finish the
forward.
sentence.
Look forward. We don't care about whoever all those people are.
What people? What people am I naming that you don't care about?
You said fucking this guy, that guy, that guy. Like Drew
Okay.
Rankin, you were hollering out all those names. I don't care.
Right.
I mean, I respect all those guys. I'm
But
telling
you constantly name dropping Anthony.
I've never.
I name drop a couple random guys, and you're crucifying me for it.
Listen, though, JR, I name drop Anthony because that's his job. I'm trying to get him trips. That's the only reason. Listen, that's his life. That is his life. For him to get trips. When I put his name out there, that's because I'm trying to help my best friend to get his business going. Nothing more.
Scott says that Drew's a rookie also. You know, it's
I've
got some
never
guys-
said Drew was a rookie. I've never said that.
Never
I
mind.
would not
I'm
say
not
that
even
about him ever in my
I didn't
life.
say you did. It's not
Daryl,
all about you, Daryl. I'm not.
You
Daryl,
said I said Drew was a
I was
rookie.
changing the subject. I was getting ready to go and start
Daryl.
talking about something else. But go
Daryl,
ahead.
what's your drink of choice, man? You drinking that damn seltzer shit? Come on, get some high quality stuff. What you got?
Dude,
over
it
there?
wouldn't matter what I'm drinking. I'm telling you. I mean, it don't matter. We just fish, dude. It's all about fishing. You can talk about this shit all you want. If you get out there and fucking
All
do
I'm
it,
trying to tell you is that your past accomplishments mean absolutely nothing to me, and you're
I
going to get
understand all
destroyed on
that.
Lake Norman.
get it.
You're going to get destroyed. You're going to get your feelings
I love
hurt.
this. I love this. I love
Your
it.
ass is whooped. Your ass
Listen,
is
I've
whooped.
done. I have
on
fished.
Saturday.
I've been
Guys,
fishing
this
Lake
is-
Norman hard for
Well,
many years, and I
JR?
can tell you, you ain't gonna come off the couch, and you ain't fished Lake Norman, but a handful of times. You ain't gonna come down here and beat me. I promise you ain't.
Let me ask you this. When I whoop your ass on Saturday, will you come shake my hand?
Damn right, I will.
Damn.
I'm not a poor
That's
sport.
all I want.
Damn.
'Cause
I'm the
gonna
best
tear
sport
into your
you'll ever
ass.
beat.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
JR don't get mad when he gets
fucking
beat
pounds.
ever.
I will
Damn.
shake your hand or you shake mine. How's that?
I'll be
shake
Is that
anyone's
if
fair?
you
hand.
beat me, Daryl, I'll be a giddy schoolboy. Giddy as a
Will that be
schoolboy.
fair?
But it ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna beat me.
You couldn't beat me with a fucking.
Damn.
You couldn't beat me with a fucking quart of KY fucking jelly, Jr.
Man, I could give you a head start.
Damn.
Well, this is high quality comedy right here today. Anyways,
JR.
so about Lake Norman, how about the microorganisms? Where are they at?
Well, I mean, you gotta find the phytoplankton, and then you gotta find the fucking Barney plankton, as they said earlier in the show.
Zooplankton.
And then you gotta find the fucking photoplankton, and then you gotta see where they're going to the feed on the microorganisms, and then you'll find the fish, Peter. That's where they'll
Okay.
be.
Gotcha.
You got
There it
all
is.
that?
I think so, man. I think
The
so.
show
Why?
after the tournament, I'll tell you where the plankton was during the tournament. But I'm not
JR.
going into that right now.
JR, if you beat me by 1/10 of an ounce, I'll shake your hands and fucking. I wouldn't bow down to fucking Caesar, but I will fucking shake your hand and say, "Good job." But when I beat your ass by like fucking 14 fucking pounds, shake my hand. Because you're going to fucking draw 0. You drawed one last year and the year before. You're going to draw one this year. And
Only fished it
come
1
to
year,
me and say,
Daryl.
It's all good, Daryl. You're
Only
the
fished it 1
fucking
year.
greatest.
Daryl, question. Who's going to be netting Anthony's fish?
Fucking, I guess, Anthony. I don't know.
No, the answer is you. So in reality, it's Anthony's beating JR's ass, not you.
Well, see,
Yeah.
that's where you're wrong because the fucking
Anthony's doing
A
all
long
the damn
time
hard
ago,
work for your ass. You're
2
just
years
showing up
ago,
and then-
Peter. No, listen, Peter. I'm going to answer your question. 2 years ago, the pupil passed the teacher. I was the pupil, but 2 years ago, I passed the teacher.
So you better fisherman than Johnson is now?
I could beat his ass in fucking any day of the fucking week.
Okay, can I ask you guys a question?
Go.
You know how when you're in high school and you know how the rich kid gets a muscle car, but it's like
No, I'm not rich, so you got to hold on.
it's like a Camaro with a V6 though. It has a V6 instead of a V8, but the girls don't know any different. So he still gets all the girls, but us real guys, we know, and we're like, we're not impressed. That is equivalent to guys posting big stripers from Tennessee on their Facebook page.
Hey, wait a minute, I do that.
For their profile pic.
Hey, no, I don't do that for profile pics. But
That's
JR.
the equivalent to that.
JR, I got 49 pounders in fresh.
So in other words,
and in
Daryl,
salt
you're bringing a V6 Camaro to a race.
That's all I got, JR, is 49 pounders. I got one fucking after the other. Y'all went for fucking 3 days and caught 3 fish. And I know one dude who I sent up there showed him everything to fucking do. He caught 17 fish in one fucking day.
Nobody cares. We
I
caught
mean,
enough
you
fish to
don't
make a
care
video.
because
We went to
Daryl.
make a video.
Daryl, if you can count, Daryl, listen, I know you're drunk, but we caught
What
5
would
fish.
it matter
We
if
caught-
I'm drunk or
we
not?
caught-
Wes?
Daryl, we caught 5 fish and we only fished 1 day in about 2 hours, buddy.
You didn't catch 5
Motherfucker,
fish
it
in
doesn't
one
matter.
fucking day.
We
Wes,
caught
you didn't
5
catch
fish,
5
Daryl.
fish in one day. That's not
No,
true.
we caught
It doesn't
Daryl,
matter.
we caught 5. never mind. You talk to him, Daryl. I can't talk.
It
to him.
doesn't matter, Daryl. It's quantity, not quantity. And we had enough fish to make a video. We were done. What's the point in catching more fish?
Daryl,
There's
you're
no
talking
point in
about your buddy. I've caught bigger fish in the Chesapeake Bay than you will ever dream of. Let's get the clouds out.
You haven't caught bigger fish.
I wouldn't on the
You
boat
haven't
with a
caught
guy.
bigger
I
fish
wouldn't
than
on
he
the boat
caught.
with a guide, brother. I wouldn't on the boat with a guide. I'm the goddamn guide up there. Huh?
Damn, hey, let's talk about that woman.
Hey,
Come on,
I wasn't on the boat with a guide, baby. I took my boat up there and caught my fish. I wasn't on the boat with a guide.
I wasn't with this guy either. I helped this guy go up there.
William Lampton, wouldn't you? Hey,
Listen,
you had to go up there and
y'all
catch
will
a
all
fish. William
respect
Lampton,
him.
didn't you?
He's
You went up there and
this
caught
guy
the fish.
went
William
in a
Lampton, didn't you?
23-foot skiff.
Daryl, why didn't you take the 29-foot tank up there and catch your own fish?
He went in a 23-foot skiff and done that.
Come on now. Come on, Daryl, talk to me, baby. I love you like a brother. Why didn't you take the tank up there and catch your own fish? Why'd you get on
Because
Bill's
I
boat?
don't fucking change boats every fucking 3 fucking months, Wes.
That ain't what I said. Why didn't you take your boat up there?
I'm not going
It don't matter if you change boats 100
boat I
times.
got
Why
fucking
didn't you
paid
take
for.
the tank up there
Hey,
and
listen,
catch your own
you don't
fish?
want to get this argument with me. All my shit's paid for, bro. It's all fucking paid for.
Boat. You was on somebody else's boat. Everything I got's paid for, brother. I made $300,000 goddamn dollars last year. I can buy 5 more boats if I want them.
That's honestly cool.
But you're talking about what we did in Chesapeake Bay.
With the fucking guy.
You're talking about what I did in Chesapeake Bay. You fished 5 days. I fished a day and some fucking hours on my boat. No guides. Didn't have nobody to tell me shit up there. I
didn't have no fucking guide. Y'all, I got friends. Y'all have friends? Y'all ever heard of a
some fucking popcorn, man? What is some popcorn?
Have y'all ever heard of a fucking friend?
I'm going to smoke, boys. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he needs one. Damn.
I mean, have y'all ever heard of a fucking friend?
Anyways, all right. So, JR, you asked for my game plan. What's your game plan? We're going to come back
JR,
on Tuesday,
what's your game plan there, fucker?
I guess. But, yeah. What's your game plan?
You didn't give me your game plan.
I told you I'm going to go in the mud and live scope.
Okay, that's extremely vague. So if that's your game plan, my game plan is to go into the mud and fish shallow.
Is that true, really, JR?
Yes, that's a fact. I'm not going into any kind of details because Pete was vague, so I'm going to be vague.
No, I honestly ask that for truth. I mean, if you're going into mud.
Yes. Yeah, anything above 150 is mud. You get up into the creek, it's muddy.
JR, we have argued so much. We just go to fucking Tennessee and fish with him one time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
Yep, Scott, mud and shallow, baby.
Because JR, I promise you a good time, and Peter, I don't even fucking know what to tell you.
Fuck you too.
I will say this: I'm gonna pull live bait for the first hour, and then we're gonna troll. We're gonna troll artificials for the rest of the day, and we're gonna stay in one area. We're not moving.
Do it.
That's the plan. Let's see how it goes.
Hey, Wes.
Hey, Daryl.
Love you, bro.
I love you too, buddy.
It's not my fault you can't fucking catch fish. It's really not.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, I can't afford the guides like you do.
I mean, that's not my fault either.
Hey, Wes.
I need to learn how to deliver furniture.
If you need a little help, I'm sure you can get you a job at IKEA. All right.
I know. I need to learn how to put furniture together.
Listen, Peter. If you don't quit saying IKEA, I might have to kick your ass. That's our competition, bro.
Hey, Jeff Peel, I ain't seen you do nothing.
Jeff Peel is a fucking master.
I ain't seen Jeff Peel do nothing. They catch fish but catch stripers from Tennessee and the Bay. That's all I've seen him do. What can he do on
Ask him.
Hartwell? What can he do on southeastern reservoirs?
Well, I mean, he's caught more fucking 50s than anybody you know.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
I mean, if a dude has caught more 50s in freshwater than anybody you know, that don't mean shit.
Oh, I would done caught a lot more than him if there was 50s on Lake Norman. But there ain't.
But I mean, this dude, Jeff Hill, has fucking caught them.
Yeah, but a guy that's catching good fish on southeastern reservoirs would smoke a guy that travels to Tennessee. That's all he does is go to Tennessee.
Well, I mean, there's like 300 fucking people in the world, or 3,000, and nobody smoked Jeff Hill. So how would you say that?
Probably because he ain't never fished other than those two places.
Jeff Hill fucking moves. You don't understand. I call Jeff Hill. He does anything but sit fucking still.
It's been a great show, y'all. Daryl's been blacked out over there.
No,
whoa,
don't quit.
I'm going to close on one statement here, all right? I'm going to close on one statement.
All right.
This tournament record is 21.05.
That's a fucking wrap. That's
I'm
a wrap.
I'm going to catch more than that. Beat all y'all's asses. Peace.
Good night. See you next week. See you Tuesday.